a patient and reflective father who believed that how children are treated in quiet moments shapes who they become later in life. An event that tested that belief happened during what was supposed to be an ordinary weekend family visit. Because Andrew's 7-year-old son Leo Collins had been excited for days about giving a gift to his cousin Nathan Wells, a 13-year-old boy who often kept to himself and showed little interest in younger kids. And Leo had chosen the gift carefully, with the help of his school art teacher, Mrs. Hannah Price, deciding to create a small scrapbook filled with drawings, kind messages, and one photo of him and Nathan from an older family gathering. Because Leo wanted Nathan to feel included and remembered. And when Andrew and Leo arrived at the Wells home, Andrew noticed Leo checking the gift bag again and again, nervous but hopeful, while inside the house Olivia Wells talked cheerfully about school. Peter Wells prepared snacks, and Ruth Collins, the children's grandmother, sat quietly nearby. And when the moment came, Leo stepped forward and handed the gift to Nathan with a shy smile, explaining softly that he made himself. But Nathan barely acknowledged him, opening the scrapbook quickly, flipping to the pages with blank expression, and without a word walking toward the kitchen and tossing it straight into the trash bin, returning to the room as if nothing unusual had happened. And the silence that followed was heavy and uncomfortable, because no one spoke, no one corrected behavior, and Leo stood frozen, his eyes filling with confusion as he slowly looked at Andrew, unsure if he'd done something wrong. And Andrew felt a deep sadness settle in, not anger, but disappointment that a moment meant to teach kindness had instead delivered quiet harm. And Andrew gently took Leo outside, sat with him on the steps, and listened as Leo asked in a small voice if his gift was embarrassing, and Andrew immediately reassured him that his effort mattered, that kindness never becomes meaningless just because someone else fails to recognize it. And once Leo had calmed down, Andrew returned inside alone, removed the scrapbook from the bin, carefully wiped it clean, and placed it on the table, then calmly asked Nathan why he thought it was acceptable to throw away something made with care. And Nathan shrugged, saying it was pointless, and Andrew replied evenly that respect was not optional, even when something wasn't personally interesting. And while Olivia tried to downplay the situation by saying Nathan didn't mean anything by it, Andrew explained that silence teaches lessons too, and ignoring disrespect teaches children that empathy is unnecessary. And Andrew made it clear that until Leo felt safe sharing his kindness, visits would be limited, not as punishment, but as protection, and he left with his son quietly. And in the weeks that followed, Andrew encouraged Leo to keep creating, praising his thoughtfulness and reminding him that generosity was a strength. And Leo decided to keep the scrapbook himself, adding more drawings and notes. While at school, Mrs. Hannah Price praised his creativity and emotional awareness. And meanwhile, Nathan began experiencing consequences at school for dismissive behavior toward classmates, leading Olivia and Peter to finally confront habits they had overlooked. And months later, Olivia reached out to Andrew, admitting she wished she had spoken up that day. And during a later family gathering, Nathan approached Leo awkwardly, holding the same scrapbook, now repaired and wrapped neatly, and offered a quiet apology, explaining that he hadn't understood how much effort went into it. And Leo accepted the apology cautiously but with pride. And Andrew realized then that calm boundaries and quiet integrity had taught his son a powerful lesson. That dignity comes not from being accepted by everyone, but from standing firm in kindness even when it is not returned.